Hi, it's Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline, and oh yes, that beard is still growing, huh? So yesterday was 2 weeks since I last shaved, so we're looking at 2 weeks in one day. And I don't know, maybe my beard grows thicker than the average man, I don't know. It's coarse, it's black, and it just goes straight out. So because it grows straight out, I think it makes it look thicker than it actually is. So I definitely have been reading the comments. I haven't had time to personally respond to many of them here recently, but I've been seeing the comments and seeing the rave reviews from people who watch my videos about this beard and about how I should let it grow and I should keep it going. Here's all I can say for sure. I'll see what I can do. I'll try. Now, I know that a lot of my subscribers and watchers are younger, so I assume most of you aren't married, but keep in mind that I am. And my wife doesn't particularly like the beard. So, we'll just see how it goes. On top of that, sure, I think it looks cool, but I do have all this on my face, and I'm not used to that, so that's kind of weird for me. So we'll see. I could shave tonight. I could wait another week. It could be another 2 weeks. I myself have no idea. When I went to bed last night, I decided I was going to go ahead and shave it off today. But now I'm like, who cares? I don't want to have to go through the trouble of having to shave. That'll take too long. Because remember, I got a newborn baby, and when you got a newborn baby, shaving's too much trouble. That's what got me here to begin with, right? So, that truck's loud. We'll go this way. So, with that being said, some of the other, I've had more than one person ask me that when I do shave it, to shave it off in groups. And I think that's a good idea. And then like make an individual video for each one. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That's not really much trouble for me to do when the day comes when I shave it. So here's what I'm planning on doing when I start shaving it off and making videos for each part. What I plan to do is first, I plan to shave off the actual part that makes it a beard to where it's, full goatee like this. Which I did a video like that when I had my hair shaved off. I'm gonna do that again, full goatee. Of course, it'll be thicker this time. The next thing that I'll film is I would want to, how do I explain it? It's not like, I call it a Spanish goatee, where you shave off this right here to where it's clearly a mustache and a goatee at the bottom. I think Johnny Depp sometimes has one like that. And then after that, then just do a mustache, which is gonna look horrible, I think. I mean, how could it? I'm a white man under the age of 40, and I have a theory about that, and I'll probably talk about it in that video. My theory, and I'll put this on my website, that I blogged about this years ago, that if you're a white man under the age of 40 and you're not a cop, you probably can't get away with a beard, with a mustache. I've noticed that any other ethnicity, they can have a mustache and it looks good. Or if you're a cop, it's almost just expected that you have to have a mustache. I mean, and it's like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, it's hard to think of a white man under 30 that looks good with a mustache. So with all that being said, I can't imagine that I'm going to be any exception to that rule. But either way, here's what I'm planning on. I'll shave the beard down to the goatee and the mustache part. Then, after that, have just here at the bottom and just here, and then just leave a mustache at the end, and then go back to shaving, I guess, once a week like I have been. So isn't that funny though, based on these comments that I'm not even taking time to comment back on, but I'm taking them seriously enough to actually go along with this, because I'm like, having a beard is just kind of funny because it's not what I normally do, and it's just kind of pointless. But I genuinely appreciate the compliments. I mean, man, I've never had my viewers on my channel here ever unanimously agree with something like this. I mean, you agree that the beard works for me. And by the way, I'm not gonna dye the gray patch. I just don't even care. I think the more I think about it, I just don't have an interest in coloring my hair at any point, because it goes back to what I fundamentally believe about losing your hair, and that is, I don't believe in surgery or lotions or potions or oils to try to keep it. I'm like, if it's going, it's going, and I'm gonna embrace it by either having the right kind of haircut for it or by shaving it off. Either or, whatever I feel like doing is what I'll do. But yeah, if I were to dye my hair, I just think fundamentally that's hard for me to grasp, because then where do you stop with that sort of thing? And like, I don't know, I think of men who are like in their 50s that dye their hair, and I always know. And so I think probably just going gray is the way I'm gonna do it. So all that to be said, definitely just gonna embrace the white there on that. So those are some things to look forward to whenever that day comes when I shave. Remember, it could be tonight, it could be next week. But in the meantime, the more I delay on that decision, the thicker my beard is going to be. Now, in the event that the light has been too bright, I'm just trying to get a good shot where you can see. Of course, I got a glare on my phone here. And remember too, one of the keys to I think a good beard is growing it out long enough down here where I'm just trimming the neck in a round fashion like that, not on the jawline, but underneath it, to where, and I think that's part of what makes my beard look good, is that I know the right way to trim it, where you don't have neck hair, but you also have it all underneath your chin. So, are you excited as I am? I'm gonna shave this thing at some point and to different features. But until then, it's just a mystery. I think that's what makes it fun. We don't know when I'm gonna shave. Not even I know. It could be today, tomorrow, 2 weeks from now, 1 week. It's just a mystery. One day you'll watch the video and think, oh wow, he shaved the goatee, so that means the next video is the slimmer goatee and then the mustache. It's begun. That's all I know. If you ever see a video where I say, okay, I'm tired of this beard, I'm finally gonna do it, don't believe me. Not until you see it's actually shaved. That's the only way you'll know it's real. This is Nick Shell, the internet receding hairline guy, about the beard.